Breaking news, my wonderful people. Yes, it's happening. Farooq says Atiku Obi splits owners of Nigeria. Now there are certain people who they refer to as the ones who controls who is who. They call them the owners of Nigeria, and they said they have split. The Obi and Atiku has caused this split, and this is what is happening right now. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Atiku Obi splits owners of Nigeria. Owners of Nigeria is a category of power blocks and track holders of influential and those who sit in the corridor of authority, choice of political leader, particularly president. Ovation publisher Chief Dele Momodu publicized the expression owners of Nigeria to denote a series of power brokers and those who are influential in the corridor of leadership caving to the choice of political leaders, particularly presidents, and to whom everyday Nigerians are helplessly politically captive in with. Although they paddle, influence, and engage in elite exclusion discussion, owners of Nigeria can sometimes be bargots, even stabilizing, for instance, in the 4 months of the death of MKO and Sani Abacha in the late 90s, and the habitation tumor of groups of the country. They decided that a Yoruba man, specifically General Olusegun Obasanjo, should be president, and it came to be. They claim the national temperature considerably needs such. After his two-term tenure in 2007, Obasanjo, a member of this informal executive circle of power brokers visible members including General Ibrahim Badamusi Babangida, Theophilus Yakubu Danjuma, General Abdul Salim Abubakar, and General Aliyu are part of the group who sponsored Goodluck Ebele Jonathan to the presidency in 2010 when Umaru Musa Yar'Adua died. It is also quite lent in moral weight behind Jonathan's election in 2011, even when those northern politicians fall for another northerner that they feel should be president, especially the 8 years of a southern presidency. 3 years of northern presidency, they felt the northern should continue. But in 2015, the Congress of Old Stage that we call owners of Nigeria stood on Goodluck Jonathan, specifically because of the government manifesto incompetence in taking Boko's escalated and widening here in the country. They unanimously supported Buhari for president, thinking he will solve the issue. It must be a sign of the depth of the unease with Jonathan that they supported Buhari against several others who nursed deep-seated ambition and anticipation for a change. Buhari turned out to be worse than Jonathan, and the owners turned against him in 2019 and supported Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Although Atiku won the election by close to 2 million, Buhari and his mind explored the powers of incumbents and held on to it. INEC chairman Yakub Mahmood was the owners of Nigeria. Buhari broke their winning stake and he became president again in 2019 against all odds. Recall that no living former president of state or any before Yakub honored Buhari, and the incumbents and all that is going on continues to happen. And now that elections are fast approaching, the same set of people, some want different, some want a different leader, others want someone else, and things have rather changed quite rapidly. And this is what is happening now. Some will prefer Olusegun Obasanjo, and others will want Obi, while others will prefer Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. So this is what is happening here, right here and now. We are saying that the power brokers are in between decision in terms of who could possibly be Nigeria's leader. And it's surprising that in the scheme of things, it only feels like the only person who seem to have Tinubu as a choice may just be the only person who seems to have Tinubu as a choice may just be Buhari. And even the Buhari, some find it very controversial. Some still think, even the Buhari, that all may not be well because, quarters have it that, they are particularly not, Buhari is particularly not really, happy with Tinubu and the whole, money change, redesign of the currency, cash limit, could just be part and parcel of things to ensure that, he never gets, if he's going to get it, it has to be on a table of, on a platter that Nigerians really want this person. So owners, they will call them of Nigeria, rather, looking out for who, they feel should take on the reins of leadership going forward. And this has split the, the divide among, Obi and Atiku. From the north, we know that, of course, you want somebody who So this is really part of what is happening. But Olusegun Obasanjo feel that, a northerner should not retain or hold on to that position after Buhari's tenure, because, Buhari's tenure is coming to an end. It should not hold on to it. It should rather be, a southern and coming in on board. So they said Buhari used the power of incumbents to ensure that he remained in power. So there are all kinds of words going on still on who should be Nigeria's president and who should be what. But Nigerians, you and I are the ones to determine, and so we must not allow anyone take that that very position from us in terms of us voting in the candidate we feel very strongly, should become the next leader of the country, because every single one of us, as it stands, as it is, must understand the premise of, the opportunity for Nigeria to be able to get good leadership. It's not just about one person. It's a collective effort. Everybody must do everything we can together and ensure that at the end of the day, we are having the sort and the kind of leadership that we've waited for and we have proposed, and we are looking out for, not just any Tom, Dick, and Harry. Because for a long time we have suffered in the hands of bad leaders. Bye for now.